Welcome back to Springfield, Missouri. Man, it is a site of some fantastic basketball here. Drury University O'Reilly Family Event Center and the 34th Annual Christian Homeschool Basketball National Championships. Scott Staten, Jesse Sanders, CJ Pomeroy, Jeremy Caldwell, and we are bringing you now. Just had the girls 14U where the Little Rock Flames claim their first undisputed 14U girls championship. Right now it is the boys 14U, Red River Rattlers, coming in with the white uniforms and the red trim, and the West Michigan Hornets wearing their black unis with the red trim. Guys, going to be a good one. And the tip goes to the Hornets.
Is there anything like the semifinals yesterday? Get your popcorn ready.
There's a feed down low and a nice little finger roll. That time by Gabe Stonehouse, the big man, Midwest MVP. Quickly now the Hornets out 2-0. Red River Rattlers out of Texas. Going to try to bring another Big South title home. They've been claiming those all day long. On the three, blocked that time. Liam Larson, the Big South MVP. That shot was knocked out of bounds by the Hornets. It will stay down here with the Rattlers.
Man, Scott, I was going to joke a little bit about the push-up circle. Never played a lot of basketball. Never seen the push-up circle pregame.
They've done it before each one, too.
But they come out super aggressive. So
yeah,
whatever they do, man, it's working for them.
Gets the blood pumping. Here come the Hornets off the Rattlers off the miss. Going to take it all the way to the glass. No good. There with the second chance opportunity. No good. Hornets come away with it. Shane Rona with the ball. And, Jeremy, I'm told we got a special message for Shane.
Yeah, it's a little tidbit for him. It's his 15th birthday today, and his dad drove down from Michigan to surprise him this morning and didn't realize once he got here he's playing for an undisputed championship.
Oh, Andrew Batts got that floater, but, man, quickly the other way. The Rattlers too strong, though. Red River on the attack as soon as the ball comes in. They release and get it down there quickly, but they couldn't convert either time. So 4-0 right now, West Michigan. And then Stonehouse thought he had a guy cutting. No good. And then on the pass when the Rattlers come the other way, Stonehouse with the length knocks it away, loses the ball. He's going to have to flip it out to his teammate on the drive, tosses it up, and a whistle. Rona will be at the free throw line. Happy birthday, Shane.
Gabe Stonehouse. Man, the length on him. Jesse, I played a long time ago now, 25 years ago, and I don't remember size quite like this at this level.
Food was a little different back then, CJ.
Yeah, what did they list him at, 6'4"? Maybe 5?
Yeah, I think that the thing, somebody told me 6'5". I didn't know if they had official listening, but he's got some size.
If you got to go, whatever, 6'4", 6'5", definitely go with 6'5".
Right.
But looking at his wingspan, my guess is he's probably a +3, +4 on that as well.
Rona gets the second. It's 5-0 West Michigan. Man, the Rattlers talk about a pace all the way to the other end, but they could not hit their layups. They kicked this rebound out. The three is no good that time by Crecilius.
Man, watch Crecilius. This guy was a dynamic defender for them yesterday. The forced turnovers, they had a player against them, probably had the career game, but the ball pressure Crecilius put on their point guards, he forced a couple crucial turnovers late game.
It was right there. Now, turnabout's fair play all the way to the bucket and the foul. Nola Perrin for West Michigan.
Yeah, the way these Hornets are attacking the rim with their height and athleticism, I mean, these guys are going strong, they're going fast, and they're getting up.
Safe to say this is the kind of start you want if you're West Michigan. 7-0. And the Rattlers have had opportunities. They've gotten to the cup, but 4 gimmies they've missed.
Yeah, they've gotten to the rim, just can't get it to fall.
3-point play is completed by Perrin.
I like that, though, man. Best way to attack a press like that is to make them pay on the other end.
Wow, Curbo all the way. Finally gets one to connect for his team. They're on the board now. 8-2. Here's Sietsema. Kicks it to the corner. 3. Got it. That is Brennan Thomas.
That was Rona.
Was
12.
it Rona? Okay.
Oh, no, it was Thomas. You're right.
Brennan Thomas. He's one of the 3-point snipers they had. Thomas, last 2 games with 26 points. He can connect from outside. Here's a 3 by the hero from yesterday's game, Leo Rice. Rice hit a 3-pointer in overtime to knock off the Bluegrass Blazers at the buzzer yesterday. He connects there, 11-5. And then ball knocked away off the hands of Sietsema. Red River now with a little bit of a run.
Sietsema is also the starting point guard for their boys 18U.
And there's a reason for it, man. You watch this kid's pace with the ball.
Yes.
Man,
And his decision making.
Yeah, that is a rare mistake you'll get from him.
Sietsema and Stonehouse both get some minutes on, quite a few minutes on that 18U squad, so they're going to be around a little bit. Here's a three out top. This is the first time they haven't tried to take it straight to the cup, but the rebound comes off to the Rattlers. They're going to spot up again for three. Too strong. Battle for the board. It will go the other way.
I like that press that West Michigan threw up there because even though Red River was down 11-2 at one point, they're playing with an incredibly fast tempo themselves, which seems like that's their MO. And so going to that press forces them to slow down a little bit.
That time the defender just shot out and almost come away with the steal. Sietsema spots up a three and nails it. And a timeout. Red River concerned about that. Another three-pointer. It was Thompson over on the right wing and then Sietsema out top. And they build a lead now up to 14-5. Guys, the pace has been crazy right now. Look like Red River just really wants to attack them and just get straight to the bucket. I mean, their time of possession on every time they get the ball is not very long, but they've not been able to convert early on their trips to the bucket.
Have you guys heard of Grinnell University?
Yes.
They play with score, shoot in 7 seconds.
Yeah.
And
in Iowa, is that where they're from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what this reminds me of because they're just getting down to the first open look or first drive and attack. They're taking outside of the one time on the press where they were forced to slow it down. It's just been go, go, go. But West Michigan has got 14 points. And
it's working for them.
14 points in 3.5 minutes of play.
Right. And we've seen some games where the final scores are pretty close to that. These guys they are lighting it up. I love the fans. You know, we in case you're not here, there's usually a drum brigade. Those have been banned because we had some damage. Some of the people decided not to use the buckets and they were using chairs and things, so not good. So the fans say that's fine, and they go get pool noodles, and now they're beating those on everything and making just as much noise. So kudos to the creativity on the fan bases here for all of the teams. Rattlers with the ball.
Pool stores in Springfield trying to figure out if it's swimming weather yet.
Lowe's and Home Depot loved it. Now I don't know where you get Walmart or Pool Spa. Whatever. I don't know what they are around here. Watson's by us.
At least they're foam and won't damage the facility. Hopefully.
I don't know. I've been hit with those on youth group parties, and they're still painful. That time on the drive, we got a whistle as to the floor went number 24. Mitchell Curbo, he will be at the free throw line. He says he's okay, gives the thumbs up. Looked like that foul, I think, Jeremy, that was on Stonehouse.
I believe it was 45.
Or was
but
it
I'm not
45?
Sure.
Okay, we'll check that one at the half. 2:01. Drains the first one. 6 points now. He's got 3 of those for the Rattlers. Gets one more try.
Be a great social experiment to continue to outlaw whatever device is brought to see how creative these fans will get.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid of that, Jesse. We might end up with some crazy stuff in here, man.
Hey, man, give a lot of free-thinking homeschool families a challenge.
With a lot of time on their hands,
That's
apparently.
right. That's right.
Here comes West Michigan on the attack. Stonehouse hit the side of the backboard, followed by Rona's no good. And off with it is Liam Larson. We haven't heard from him yet. Big South MVP for the Rattlers. Got to think he's going to get involved at some point. He goes to his right, tried to do the bounce pass, threw it off the leg, though, of the Hornets defender. That was Batts. Here comes Sietsema for the Hornets. Oh, he stops, pops another three. Got it.
Telling you, man, so impressed with his pace to the game. You know, he's not over dribbling and not over shooting. He's taking what the defense gives him. They neglected to pick him up in transition. Well, stop and pop.
Mamo Sietsema having a game. There's a steal on the reach-in, that time by Perrin. He goes to the floor. Rona picks it up, drives it in, and he will give himself a chance at 2. 17-6, West Michigan in control here in the first quarter.
Sietsema on that 3, Jesse, I thought as he came down, it just looked like the game was in super slow-mo for him.
Yeah.
He knew exactly what he was going to do from half court, and he took his sweet time trying to get there and then just calmly nailed that second 3 of the game.
One of you guys said it yesterday. I'm not sure who. I mean, at this point, we've had so many different people. Just a great job by everybody. But you said some of these varsity players, the guys that are getting 18U minutes as he sinks to second, you can tell because they drop down to these levels and the game seems slow to them. Like they just can kind of read everything because it's not quite as quick as the 18U level.
That is true. I believe that was Thomas that had mentioned that yesterday in a broadcast. But I mean, when you play 18U and the pace that they play, and then you drop down. I mean, this is a fast pace, but the fast pace in a 14U is different than a fast pace in 18U. It's a whole different level.
Priscillius missed the three there for the Rattlers. Hornets now with the ball. 30 seconds to go. They're up 13. Drives the baseline. Up and under. No good. Rebound thrown up. That's no good. Here's another chance. Stonehouse will take a three. His shot is not true. And the Rattlers come away with it. Clock winding down. 14 seconds to go. Here come the Rattlers on the attack. Tapped from behind, cross-court pass. He's got him in the corner. Fake the three, drives, puts it up with the right hand. No good. Stonehouse there to challenge. Rebound, 3 seconds to go. Hornets, they look up and see the clock and just let it wind out.
Man, great drive by Larson, but that's the benefit with the Hornets. They've got a 6'5" guy there in the middle. Didn't get a block, but that was definitely a shot altered.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's gonna be a tough defense to attack in the half court.
Active hands and a lot of back taps. So that's the way this first quarter will end. It's 19-6. West Michigan in control. Second quarter action here, the boys. 14U undisputed national championship, where the West Michigan Hornets have bolted out to a 19-6 lead over the Red River Rattlers. Rattlers out of Texas, and the white unis, West Michigan Hornets, obviously out of Michigan in the dark uniforms. And Rattlers have tried to push the pace. They've had a lot of transition, but they just have not been able to convert very much. And that defense by the Hornets has been part of the problem. That time a three is taken out by Mitchell Curbo. He had 3 points in the first quarter, but does not connect there. Well, West Michigan on the attack again.
Having a 13-point lead that allows the West Michigan. Watch it, Scott.
Yeah.
I'm a magnet, man. That was right on line for me. I got to go get my chemistry checked when I get back. I don't know what's happening here. All right, on the attack. Oh, nice drive to the bucket, up and in. Liam Larson, that's the first we've heard from him, but we knew he wouldn't stay quiet. He's averaging almost 14 points here in the last couple of games for his team. And the Big South MVP puts himself at the free throw line with a chance for 3.
The Rattlers have just really struggled offensively to generate points. So getting that layup right there on their first possession in the second, maybe that gets them going.
He completes it.
One thing I was going to say before that drive is with having a 13-point lead like they had, it allows them to be able to stay in that zone defense and just let Stonehouse camp out in the middle and just defend anything inside.
Oh, thank you,
Always
Jesse.
ready.
Bro, you see
Jesse
that
with the
catch, though?
save.
One hand? Come on now.
Hey, look, Jesse, I was always told if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
That's right. That's right.
Well, that doesn't include when you put your head down to write stats. On the shot, Stonehouse. That was a nice feed. He just shot it a little bit too strong. Rattlers come off with it. 19-9, they trail it.
Man, if you're Red River, I think as much as you can get in transition, it's going to be so hard to score. With this length and size there for the Hornets, you got to try to get it before they're set.
Great job by Eli Diaz to keep the ball alive for the Rattlers, and then the floater put in by Josiah Fry. They're all Big South. He's their other all-region performer.
They start that second quarter on a 5-0 run. They got a couple stops from West Michigan.
He's been averaging double digits for the Rattlers, and then a turnover. Good job on the defense, Gracilius. He was in the face of Van Dyken for West Michigan, and they will get the ball back.
Yeah, black ball.
Or black ball, okay. All right,
Yeah.
Here we go.
Rattlers tipped it out of bounds, but
Thought they gave it to him. Here's Sietsema. Oh, thought about it. Backs up. That one was short, follows his own shot. Wow, what a strong putback.
I don't want to make this the.
Wow.
was he trying to dunk that and just hit it off the
show.
glass?
This is wild, man.
The speed with which he caught the ball and put it up, that was almost alarming if you're a Rattlers fan. My goodness.
But just watch when Sietsema has the ball and how he sees the floor out here. You can tell, like, he has plenty of time to think about exactly what he wants to do, and that's not because Red River is not trying to play a pressure D or whatever.
Right.
It's simply because he is already thinking 3, 4, 5 steps ahead. I mean, he knew he was going to take that drive, and you don't just throw up a shot like that and make it. That's practice.
Yep. Absolutely. What a strong move by him. Right now it's 21-11. Rattlers with another timeout to try to slow down this avalanche of points by the West Michigan Hornets. They will bring it in. Vasilius over the timeline.
You know, something Jesse said a moment ago on this offense for Red River was having to get down in transition and try and get buckets. That's the other way to try and score is from the 3 over the top. But they haven't been able to hit a 3 yet in this half. And so, yeah, you're going to have to get down fast if you can't hit the outside shot against this length.
That time, Diaz had an open look from 3, but could not connect from the perimeter, so it comes back to West Michigan. Michigan missing the shot there, and ball goes off of the hand of Nolan Perrin.
I love watching these kids try and argue with the referee, like, hey, he's going to change his call because you looked at him and said, hey, it's this.
Oh, and that time bodied, called on Andrew Batts for West Michigan.
It looked like a little bit of a frustration foul there.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, CJ, what are the percentages and how many times have you seen a referee overturn a call? Because in any level, I would imagine
0
every time.
Every time.
Even on Sunday.
So you're
Twice on
You're
Sunday.
saying there's a chance. Here come the Rattlers up and under. A little bit of a wild shot. Stonehouse grabbed the board. It had it knocked out of his hand, but Diaz sends it out of bounds. So here comes West Michigan again. They're up 10, 3:16 to go here first half. West Michigan trying to claim their first boys 14U undisputed national title on the drive. Contact and a foul.
24.
Caused there by Perrin. 24 called for Al Curbo. Mitchell Curbo with the foul. And Hornets will keep it down here.
And Perrin is looking for contact, man. When he drives, he is full head of steam, going hard at that rim.
He definitely drank his Red Bull today. Here's Curbo from Perrin from the 3. That's no good. Casilius with the board. Rattlers pushing it again. On the drive, cut off by Sietsema. There's a trailer, Stonehouse, but coming across the lane to block the shot by Fry. It was the West Michigan Hornets, but he is called for the contact.
That was Perrin again, man. He's aggressive.
Yep.
You know, interesting to see that in the first 2 or 3 minutes of the first quarter, Stonehouse was really impacting the game in many different ways. But offensively, he only has the 3 points. He's been kept fairly in check. And honestly, West Michigan has missed a couple of layups. There's probably 3 layups right now that they'd like to have.
Yeah.
Because this would be a 27-13 game if they did.
Yeah, they've missed several. 21-13.
Only down 8.
Rattlers hanging around. West Michigan trying to finish what they started in that first quarter. Stonehouse with the spin move, no good. Put back, no good. And off come the Rattlers. Oh, man. Surrounded by 3 different Hornets. And timeout.
Red River is fortunate they didn't get a foul call there. There was
Wow.
hands all over the place.
That's either amazing discipline or a miss. It was tough to say, but 30-second timeout called.
But how about that,
Oh,
man?
full timeout called.
He had the wherewithal somehow to form the timeout signal amidst that. Was that did coach call it or was that player called?
Red River had the ball, and they called the timeout. The coach called it.
It looked like he did
Yeah.
the C sign,
Yeah.
the official, so I'm guessing.
That's what I'm saying. But while you saying coach called that
I
from the
think
bench?
so.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
And I think the discussion now is he thought he had 30 seconds, and they're saying he was out of 30 seconds, it looks like. So going to be a full timeout.
If he's out of 30 seconds,
Yeah.
with 2:25 to play, in
That
the
means he's got 2 timeouts left.
yeah,
I mean, they've used a few definitely here in this first half. Guys, West Michigan kind of built that lead, and then it's almost been at a stalemate since then, just really kind of holding.
No, man, with watching how this game is played, to the fact that you're down 8 points right now,
Right.
to me, if you're the Rattlers, you're feeling great about that.
Yes.
You've got the ball down 8. It could be a lot more lopsided than what we're facing right
For
now.
sure. Rattlers have been very aggressive. They've been on the attack, trying to push the pace, but just have not been able to connect enough on their shots. They will bring it up and try to rectify that situation real quick. Crecilius.
With Gracilius and Larson on that backcourt, I think they've got there's a lot more to this Rattlers team.
Nice weave there.
Wow.
Ooh, cut
nice
off.
step right there to keep from traveling.
And the floater.
The extended Euro step.
Yeah. Josiah Fry starting to fill it up. He's got 6 now off the pass from Larson for the open look. 21-15. It's a 6-point game. Under 2 minutes to go first half. West Michigan. Here's Perrin. Here's a shot outside, and that 3 is good by Andrew Batts. His 5th point of the game. Quickly the other way. Rattlers on the drive. They let the contact go. He misses the shot. Stonehouse cleans it up. Being heckled there by a couple of Rattlers. Almost a steal on the pass, and they do get the steal. Here comes Rice. Rice tried to pass it inside, and ball was ripped away by the Hornets, and we got a jump ball as it sails out of bounds, and it will go down the other end now.
It's a pretty chaotic 10 seconds of basketball.
Yeah, it was.
A little bit of chaos.
Well, when I think of Hornets and Rattlers, I kind of think of chaos. You know, that's they're aptly named here. Swarming Hornets and just they're snakes. Anything with snakes is scary and chaotic. And so, yeah, it's happening. 24-15, 1:15 to go here.
I think I'd really like to see Stonehouse get involved in the post as
Oh.
opposed to out top.
Had it stripped away all the way the other end. Josiah Fry. He's got 8 points this quarter. And on his shooting, it's cut it back to 7.
Good job defensively by the Rattlers. They've kind of settled in here. Outside of that big 3, the last possession by the Hornets, they've kind of done a really good job.
And we got a whistle. Timeout before that shot was taken by West Michigan. Want to talk it over.
A lot of timeouts called in this first half.
Yeah, there have been. We're gonna have a very short second half. Looks like because they're not gonna be able to stop the clock unless we get a bunch of fouls, which hopefully we don't get that.
Man, pretty impressed with the Rattlers. Just in intentionality on the defensive end. It's pretty rare. You know, there's a 14U division. They've got multiple guys just really playing textbook defense, down in a stance, covering on ball, and then rotating. Nobody's going to jump off the page as though that's a shot blocker or this really phenom. But man, you watch them. There's somebody there. I don't know, coach, training, off-season regiment. These guys are guarding, guarding at a high level.
Absolutely, and they know the game plan. I mean, they are every opportunity they have to run it, they're going to run it. And they have been trying to get the Hornets off the three-point line, and whenever they get a rebound or a turnover, they are quickly going the other way.
The Hornets obviously have an offensive system that they're going to run, but I would love to see Sietsema and Stonehouse on a pick and roll.
Yep, that would be fun to watch. That time the pass was in between 2 Rattlers. Stonehouse somehow able to get a shot off, and here comes Fry again. He's had 10 points this quarter, takes it in, or 8 points, now make it 10. And we got a 5-point ball game. 20 seconds to go here, first half. They just keep hanging around on the drive all the way to the cup. Shane Rona. The birthday boy with his 5th point. 10 seconds to go.
Wow.
Quickly the
Wow.
other way. Leo Rice.
That was one
26-21.
dribble down, and let me put it off the glass.
Clock winding down. Perrin for 3. Got it.
What a shot.
Big time shot.
Wow, how disheartening for the Rattlers. They came back, kept answering every shot by West Michigan to cut it down to 5, and then at the buzzer, Nolan Perrin connects for the 3, and that's the way things are going to end here. Guys, thoughts on the first half?
Chaotic.
Absolutely.
A lot of timeouts called by both teams, which tells you they value every possession. But in this second half, you're not going to have that luxury. So it's going to be interesting to watch how the players adjust on the court.
Well, we've got second half action that'll be coming to you. And coming up after this game, it'll be the girls' 18U Undisputed Championship with West Michigan and Dallas HSA. Hope you'll be able to stay with us for that one as well. We're going to take a break, and we'll have more after this.
When it hurts, real time it. When it hurts, real time it. When it hurts, real time it. When it hurts, real time it.
Well, here we go. Second half action here in this boys 14U Undisputed National Championship game where on a last-second 3 as the half ended, West Michigan Hornets built their lead up 29-21. They are in the black unis. Red River Rattlers out of Texas in the white trying to complete this comeback. Here's a 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound by Rice. That was blocked by Perrin. Battle for the ball. Comes away into the hands of the Hornets. Going to give it back to Perrin and let him restart things.
The first 3 minutes of this half is going to be critical to Red River's hopes, I believe.
That time off the miss. Rattlers come down with it. Mitchell Curbo, he is fouled
If you're the
by the Hornets.
If you're Hornets there, man, you're starting this half up 8. You're in control of this game. I think the temptation is when you're playing fast, man, can you still be disciplined and be in control? And that's always a challenge when you've got an aggressive team.
Man, you can't let them get behind the defense like that.
Rattlers on the attack once again. They have done that this entire game.
Good swings.
Red River drives it all the way in. Liam Larson.
Wow.
Nice putback.
Mitchell Curbo.
Curbo picking up some points here. He's got 5 now. Lead back down to 6.
Let's see how big that 3 at the end of the half kills the momentum, or if Red River's able to overcome it.
Oh, that time Perrin was trying to feed it into the paint, but threw it out of bounds. It looked like maybe a Rattler got a hand on it. So it will remain with the Hornets.
Yeah, I think Curbo, a little bit more awareness. He could have had that steal and run out.
On the inbounds.
Scott, I don't know if you remember. I'm sure you do because of the name. Last year, Red River boys 18 had Crecilius.
Yep.
Big 6'7" guy.
Oh, man, could dunk like crazy.
Yeah.
Man, if little brother gets his size, that is going to be something scary.
We got a reach-in foul.
On Luke Crecilius.
That's going to be his second.
What a setup. What do we do? We get paid for this. We sit courtside.
And we promise the officials don't hear what we're saying. Like, they're not saying, "Oh, they're talking about him. Let's let's just make the timing perfect there."
There's no earpiece in their ears.
There's a turnover on the Hornets. Let's see if the Red River Rattlers can cash in now. On the drive, Rice kicks it over across the court. Top of the key, Liam Larson going to take it in and
great take.
Puts it in. He's got 5 now, and the lead down to 4. And boy, that three-pointer is looming large. Now and then a back tap, knocked away by Curbo. Here he comes, all the way up and in.
I thought he was loading up to dunk.
Yeah, me too. We were bracing.
I think he was, but I think on the way up he realized we need points, not highlights at this point.
It's a
Great
2-point
decision.
game now.
Another
and a
steal.
miscommunication. Perrin was setting a screen, and
Euro.
I think you're
all the way in the other way, no good.
You're about to see a Seatsma.
Here comes Stonehouse on the release. He got too far under. What a crazy pace here, and then the ball tipped out of bounds.
Seatsma's coming up to the bench.
Yep, here we go.
Thompson said it was shot off of the hands of Crecilius, but the official says no, it was off of your finger and into the game. Maybe to settle things down. Coming in for bats is Seatsma. 2-point game.
A lot of teams would try and attack this length from right there at the three-point line.
Wow, I was getting ready to say, why did Curbo not turn around and shoot there? Well, that's why. He knew he was going to kick it out. And with the Liam Larson 3, all of a sudden you look up and Red River is in the lead. What a comeback.
Is that their first 3 of the game?
No, they've hit one other one. Leo Rice hit one early. Quickly the other way, puts it in. That time was Fry again. He's got 12.
11-0 run here to start the third quarter by the Red River Rattlers.
Man, how big was that three-pointer to close things out because the lead's already 3 now. Here comes West Michigan and a timeout. The Hornets going to talk this over. Guys, how have they done this? They were down and really just couldn't find the bucket for anything. They kept pushing the pace, and they finally started to see the ball drop through the bucket.
Yeah, I'd say the defensive intensity by the Rattlers, just very commendable there. And then if you're Red River, we talked about that pace and taking care of the ball. There's been this kind of manic, pace, some really careless passes. I think if you're Red River, you get back to what got you there in the first quarter. They're 19-6. It looked like they were going to run away with this thing, and I think I'd like to see that ball in Seatsman's hands and really try to slow this thing down.
I think the run late at the end of the third quarter by the Rattlers gave them some momentum. They knew the three at the end was a buzzer beater, kind of a Hail Mary shot. They didn't let it affect them, apparently, because they come out on 11-0 run, and they've carried the momentum. Ooh, that was close.
Yes, that was close.
That was so close.
West Michigan going to try to stem the tide. The Rattlers. And then we got a push-off. Looks like they're going to get for the body. Aaron was calling for it.
Liam Larson.
That will be Larson's first. Second team foul this half. Hornets bringing it in. That is one thing you mentioned, Jesse, is the intensity's never left from the very first moment of this game for the Rattlers. They just weren't getting the results they wanted on their shots, but, boy, they kept going back to the well, and it finally started to connect. On the drive, Stonehouse, finger roll, no good. Rebound to Curbo. Mitchell Curbo having a good game.
He has. He's done a real good job rebounding after that first quarter. Oh, good head fake.
Casilius out top. Here's Curbo for three. Too strong. Fight for the board. Oh, nice. It was a tip. Goes out. Larson saves it. Gets it out top to Rice. Oh, pump fake. Finds Curbo in the lane. Up with the left hand. Over Stonehouse.
And I say this to players that I coach all the time. Do not try and block a three. Do not try and block a three. Do not try and block a three. Because how many times do you see a three get blocked? The percentage is super low, and it creates that opportunity right there.
Yep. Stonehouse in trouble. Drove the baseline. Got a whistle, though. He was double-teamed, and with that Rattlers' intensity on defense, it has been steady and consistent all night, but that time just a little too aggressive as they foul Stonehouse trying to make something happen on his drive. He'll get two shots.
I think it was on Leo Rice. I'm not sure.
If it is, that's his third. Free throw is good. First points of the half with just 1:44 to go here in the quarter for the Hornets.
So, CJ, back in your coaching days, how did you feel about your kids blocking threes?
I love it. He misses the second, and Curbo, the all-around guy right now for the Rattlers, comes off with the board.
Just trying to give some insight to the fans, if they're thinking about getting into coaching.
Liam Larson would not be denied. Just bounced off his defender and throws it in off the glass. 36-30, largest lead now for the Rattlers.
Do we remember in this game when it was a 12-point West Michigan lead?
Seitzema with the miss. Stonehouse with the putback. No, we don't.
Oh.
And then a turnover. And, boy, that's how you leave the door open if you grab a lead. Costly turnover. Hornets will get the ball back at the 1:12 to go, down by 4.
Here's a stat I'd love to know at the end of the game. Maybe one of these fan bases can track this when they go back and watch this broadcast, but the number of possessions, total possessions overall in the game.
On the drive, Perrin, tough floater.
Because the pace has just been blazing for 14U.
Absolutely. Rattlers. Here's a kick out for Larson, 3. Too strong. Perrin with the board, and he gets hacked that time by Curbo. That's Curbo's second. And foul starting to pile up here.
Fourth one.
Next one will put them at the free throw line.
Luckily,
just 44 seconds, though, in the quarter.
That's what I was about to say.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, you good.
We've been around we're almost like a married couple, Jeremy.
We're reading each other's minds.
Repeating each other's, finishing each other's sentences. Here's the Hornets. Oh, nice find. Down low, Stonehouse.
First bucket since the first quarter?
No, he's had back-to-back buckets, the last two. Actually, yeah, he
With
has
a
4 of
free
the
throw.
6 points here in this third quarter.
Yeah, they need Stonehouse.
36 all, guys. 14 seconds. Rattlers going to hold it for the last shot, they hope. 8 seconds to go. See if they can finish the way the Hornets did in the second quarter. Curbo. Here's a shot put up by Fry.
What a
Got
shot.
it. They gave him 2 on that.
They gave him 2?
They gave him 2. He pointed over at the scorer's table, and Fry, the all-Big South performer, Boy, turnabout is fair play. The Hornets did it to end the second quarter. To end the third quarter, it was Josiah Fry. And we will head to the final quarter of play. Who will claim this boys' 14U undisputed national title? Red River Rattlers out in front of West Michigan. We'll find out the answer to that after this. Well, here we go. Fourth quarter, guys, in this boys 14U undisputed national championship game. It has been back and forth. A shot at the buzzer by Josiah Fry for the Red River Rattlers gives his team a 38-36 lead against West Michigan. The Hornets with the ball. West Michigan, they led it most of the game in the first half. And then this third quarter,
Tough finish.
great run, but then a tough shot and a nice finish by Andrew Batts. He's got 7. Tie game,
The second
5:38
quarter,
to go.
second quarter and the third quarter both finished with a last-second shot.
And then Fry again on the drive, drops it in and gets the foul. Fry starting to pile up the points. He's got 16 now.
That foul is on Perrin. His third foul, I believe, is what I have.
Yep, pairing with 3.
That start in the third quarter for Red River completely changed the outlook of this game.
41-38.
I think it goes back to the end of the second quarter when they were actually really got back into the game.
Yeah.
They didn't take the lead, but they cut the lead way back.
That 3 is short. You could tell when he took it, a little bit short right from the beginning. They lofted into Stonehouse. Stonehouse goes up, muscles it home, no good. Perrin there to put it back up, rolls in.
Roll. Man, with Perrin and Stonehouse hitting the glass,
It's a combo.
That's a tough offensive rebounding pair.
41-40, 1-point lead. Red River trying to get another victory
Good
for the Big
drive.
South, and he puts it in. Liam Larson, so tough on the drive to the bucket. He's got 12 now. Hornets down by 3. Get it to Stonehouse. Works on the block, up and under. Too strong. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay. No, it won't. It was knocked out by the
Perrin.
Hornets.
Yeah, Perrin had his hand on it and hit it out of bounds.
Can you imagine what Stonehouse is going to look like when he's a senior?
The other teams don't want to think about that. Grisilius. Oh, he got pushed there a little bit. That almost got knocked away by Andrew Batts. That will be his second foul.
Well, often when you're looking at younger players, you're often looking at mom and dad, looking at the genetic pool.
Yeah.
At his size, he's already 6'5", so even if he doesn't grow much further, he's already got, a lot of length, whether that's stays at the back to the basket player or becomes a stretch wing.
But his body is filled out. and
Right.
Unless he's like, is it Boban Marjanovic that it said both his parents are 6 feet tall and he's 7 something?
Yeah, that's you just hit the lottery, man.
I don't know what happened there.
Caught an anomaly.
Check the DNA. All right, here we go. Rattlers leading it by 3 after trailing the whole first half. They have come storming back in the third quarter, and then they have owned the beginning of this final period.
Red River comfortable just running a disciplined set right here.
Here's Fry on the drive. Oh, he rolls it in. My goodness. The English on the ball, and Fry with a chance for a second straight three-point play.
Josiah Fry has got quite a series of highlights from this.
You're not
from this,
kidding. The buzzer
stream.
beater at the end of the third. 2 straight three-point plays now, and you see why he was named to the All-Big South team.
Yeah, I don't know if they gave that foul to Stonehouse or Sietsema. They were both around him.
Fry with 20 now.
Coach for the Hornets really wanted that foul there. He wanted it to go both ways.
Oh, and there's a steal as Stonehouse tried to get it up to Sietsema, but chasing it down from behind Shane Rona to give it back to his team. Rona, right on the line. Gets it to Sietsema somehow. That bounce along the sideline, and then there's a three from the corner. No good by Perrin. Rebound off to Rice. Rattlers on the run. Rice, yesterday's hero. Gonna work it around. Right corner, Liam Larson, three, too strong.
Oh, man, would have been a big shot if he hit that.
Huge.
Rona runs it down. Sietsema walks it across the timeline. We are halfway through this quarter. Just 3 minutes left in this one.
Wow.
Drops it off to Stonehouse. Can't get it to go, but he gets the foul.
Okay,
Not a bad foul there.
One thing Sietsema did so well, I see a lot of guys making those pass hand light. He was dropping to a big guy. He either has to drop low or go up high. He dropped it softly, didn't like sprinted at his ankle, just kind of dropped it down. Easy for Stonehouse to come up with.
Yep.
A lot of guys who just kind of naturally just hook that pass right in, and that's when you get deflections, knock it out of bounds, get a steal.
And the difference between great point guards and good point guards sometimes is they know where their guys want the ball, and that time just dropped it in a really good spot for Stonehouse. He missed the first. He'll get one more.
In these last 3 minutes for West Michigan, I said it earlier, but I really think I want to see Sietsema and Stonehouse working together.
Yeah, balls in Sietsema's hands. Good things are going to come.
Got a full timeout. We're going to keep it here, guys. We got coming up next the girls 18U Undisputed National Championship, where somebody's going to get their first girls 18U Undisputed, whether it's going to be Dallas HSAA or the West Michigan Hornets, and that's promises to be a good one. And then following that up, we're going to have the nightcap of this whole tournament. Of course, after that will be the All-American games, but the last competition that we'll have will be the boys 18U Undisputed, where HEA Firebirds and the Tennessee Heat in a rematch from the Midwest are going to try to win their program's first ever boys 18U Undisputed. And both matchups look to be loaded. And we'll have first-time champions for both the boys and the girls in 18U, and that's going to be a fun one.
That Tennessee Heat, that final. No, sorry, it was the other one. The back-to-back posters we had in the semifinal
with HEA.
Man,
yeah,
it was a big to big, drops down, and it was literally same play, same rotation.
Brady Markowitz had himself a game. He's had himself a tournament.
Yeah, that happened in the first quarter of that game, and I think that kind of took the sales out of PT a little bit.
Yeah, if you see Brady Markowitz coming, just let him have the two.
Here come the Rattlers. They lead it by 5, under 3 to go, trying to claim the boys' 14U Undisputed National title. Liam Larson, lost the ball for a second, but it was Kerbo with it. Here's Rice. Going to take some time off the clock. They have been running at a frenetic pace this entire game, but right now going to eat some clock. They got a wide open corner three. Got it!
Big shot.
Guess who? Josiah Fry. He's got 23.
That pass was zipped on a rope from the top to the corner.
That time the Hornets on the entry pass. Stonehouse was trying to find Brennan Thompson. Ball got knocked out of his hands, though, by the Rattlers defense. And a substitution into the game, Andrew Batts. Well, maybe not.
If you're West Michigan, you have got to start getting some very quick buckets.
Yes. Running out of possessions. I mean, you don't want to panic yet, but 2:18. And then on the inbounds, ball was tipped. Good hustle, but Kerbo ran into Stonehouse. And I believe that's his fourth.
I believe it is. I believe he's the one that got called for the foul on the last possession.
Got to
the
be careful
when Stonehouse went to the free throw line.
Sietsema going to try to provide some stability here and do something to get his team on the board. Ball over to Rona. Rona going to drive. Tried to kick it. He got hung up on the baseline with the defense, and when he tried to float and get it into Stonehouse or somebody, he traveled.
Man, the defense that Crescelius is playing on a boys 18U point guard.
Rice got behind everybody and bravely went in against Stonehouse and another Hornet defender. Somehow got the ball over both of them. Did not roll in, but he will get a chance to make it two.
And if you watch that, he did a great job angling his body, keeping that shoulder in between the shot blocker and his scoring hand.
First one's good. And the way, too, Jesse, he was kind of looking behind him. I thought maybe he was going to back it out, and he just kind of deceptively shot in there and took the shot.
That's the right read. Man, tail of two halves.
Oh, my goodness.
Into this first quarter, 19-6 in favor of the Hornets.
Yes.
Into the first quarter. This half.
Oh, he missed that one.
It is 29-12.
Yeah.
In favor of the Rattlers.
Crazy.
Man, talk about handling some adversity and coming back.
They were down 8 at the half on that three-pointer, and we thought, wow, West Michigan's really just grabbing this one. But then off the miss again, another foul. That time that's going to be on Stonehouse.
He's got 3. Perrin's got 4. And that's the 5th foul. Red River's going to be shooting free throws the rest of the way.
What a game by the Rattlers.
Outside of, I don't know what depth that West Michigan has. They've got 4 guys over there on the bench, but honestly, I think right now going to the foul game is not a bad option. Putting them at the line, take away some of that momentum that they like to go with in transition for Red River. And then on offense, they got to find a way to get an easy bucket.
Curbo rolls it in. He's got 11 now, double digits. 51-41, leads 10, under 2 to go. Hornets need something. They toss it in off the shot in the paint. No good, but the free throw line is going to be Brennan Thompson. Thompson at the line. He started out with a 3 early on, but we've not heard from him since, and he can't connect there. Into the game comes Sietsema again. Sitting down is Rona. One more try. Trying to cut into this lead. He got it. Cuts it to 9. Rattlers pressed now by the Hornets.
Minute and a half. A lot of time in this basketball game.
Got to watch the 10-second call.
Great play there.
Great job by Rice to get it up to Crecilius. Crecilius had it knocked from behind out of bounds. It will stay down here. 1:29 to go.
Remember all the timeouts Red River used in that first half. I don't think they've called one this second half yet. So they should still have 2 timeouts remaining.
Man, one side it almost looked like some desperation timeouts.
Yeah.
He's like pleading with his team. You look back at now, that's
Kinda
incredible coaching.
Yeah, it worked out well.
Yeah, man.
Just kept the ship right, and I guess maybe reminding his players, like, the shots aren't going in, but we're doing the right things.
Yeah.
Stay aggressive, keep attacking. And their defense has been steady throughout when the offense wasn't. And then, man, when the offense came, it was on fire. First free throw, no good. Josiah Fry, what a game he's had. 23 points. Matching his total from the last 2 games.
Yeah, every time they've needed a bucket, he's been there. Tough finishes in the lane.
Yep.
Hitting threes.
Second shot is good. That's 13 now.
10-point lead here by Red River. You just don't want to foul and stop the clock.
3-point shot. Look to be on. Too strong with the cleanup. Perrin. His putback no good. Rattlers come down with it. Time continues to tick. 1:10 to go. Hornets.
You gotta have it.
Trying to get it ball away, and they don't. Here comes Fry. Kicks it back out. Here's Larson. Larson by Sietsema, and he gets bodied, and a foul on Sietsema. Now we'll put them at the free throw line once again. If the Rattlers right now sink their free throws, you got to think they got a great opportunity to bring this one home.
Was always told by my coaches growing up, free throws and layups win ball games. Defense wins championships. Red River has done, for the most part, their defense has turned up since those 19 first quarter points.
Larson gets one more, and he gets it. He's up to 14 now. Here come the Hornets. Under a minute. They're down 11. On the drive all the way in. Perrin with the shot. He's got 12 now. And then Larson on the inbounds gets grabbed from behind. That's on Stonehouse, it looks like. That's his 4th. 2 more opportunities for Larson at the free throw line. Larson gets a free throw. Misses that one. He'll get one more try. Second shot is good. And the lead continues to go up for the Hornets, 54-44. Or, for the Rattlers, rather. The Hornets trying to come back. Sorry, we're trying to figure out some of the awards here. They're asking us for it, and we're trying to get those to everybody. That's one of our many jobs here on the sidelines, the ones that we love to do. And that time, another foul on the Hornets. And that lead at 10 with 35 seconds to go. Looks like Red River Rattlers are going to make it. Is it perfect now, Jeremy, for the Big South or for the Big South?
It has been perfect throughout the day so far.
Every undisputed title so far.
Everyone.
Unreal.
Up until now.
Basilius with his first points, but man, he has had an impact on this game. He has played so well. Timeout called. 35.3 to go. And we talked about the Big South. Jeremy, let's let you get a little humble brag here. You're the seating director. You and Robert telling me some of the statistics on the seating in this tournament and how how the results have shaken out.
Yeah, I believe 32 number one seeds, or 32 of the top seeds were 1 and 2 that made it to the championship games, or the Final Four, I believe. So I know a lot of people go back and look at it and, may think you possibly didn't get a fair shake on your seed, but in the end, it all kind of works itself out. The top seeds make it. I know in one age group, I believe it was the boys 12, all 4 in the Final Four were number 1 seeds out of their brackets.
Wow.
So it's a tough job, and we go through a lot of analytics. We look through a lot of data, and we also look at matchups and regional matchups and try to avoid those. So it's not just seeding the tournament 1 through 16 or 1 through 32 in order. If we did that, everybody be playing, a lot of common opponents, and we try to avoid that. So,
well, and if I can say, not just as your friend and fellow broadcaster, great job this year. The matchups have been fantastic. We've seen some really, really good basketball this week in Springfield. Cracilius going to get one more try. He sinks them both. Great all-around game from him.
That's his first 2 points of the ball game, but he has made a bigger impact than those 2 points in this ball game.
West Michigan trying to make something happen. It would take at least a miracle, if not more. And then the miss. Liam Larson going to bring it up. Gives it to Fry up ahead. Rice going to hold on to it. The man who won the game. They barely made it. We're going to have a substitution. And sometimes that happens, guys. Their hopes were on the line yesterday. It went into overtime, and if Rice didn't hit that three-pointer, it might have gone to another. But here they are. After starting out slowly, what a run. And Fry goes over in tears of joy as he just had a game, 23 points. And it looks like the Red River Rattlers are going to bring another trophy home for the Big South. Get ready, Texas. You got a lot of space to clear out for all the stuff they're bringing back in the hardware.
Yeah, man. Just so impressed with this Rattlers team. With, I don't have the stats in front of me, but I think that it'd be a small list of teams that are down a double-digit lead at the end of the first quarter to come back and win.
Oh, and the way they did it, too. You got to love, Jesse, I love a lot of things about what we've seen as Larson sinks both of those. They just never quit. And even though it would be easy to hang your head, you come all the way back, you cut it to 5, and then you give up a three-pointer at the buzzer at halftime, and they never quit. Like, their level of effort was always there, and that results in a championship. The Red River Rattlers, your 14U undisputed national champions. They will bring another trophy home to Texas. Celebration on the court. Congratulations to West Michigan making it this far, but they just couldn't finish the deal. Well, coming up next, we'll have the girls 18U. It's going to be Dallas HSAA taking on the West Michigan Hornets, both trying to get their first ever undisputed title. We'll be back with that one after a break. Hope to see you at this one.